Natalie Pekney. I'm a research engineer at the National Energy Technology Laboratory.
Natalie can be described as an engineer, a researcher, a professional outdoorswoman even, but mainly a problem solver.
Engineers solve problems, and I'm kind of a problem solver by nature. Part of that maybe came from my upbringing.
That upbringing looked a little like this at a farm in Mercer, Pennsylvania. Now, how did growing up and working on a farm lead to a love of engineering? That's exactly what we'll find out from Natalie as she explains how her childhood provided her with the tools to become a great environmental engineer, but more importantly, a great problem solver.
Growing up on a farm gives you a connection to nature. When you're outside a lot, you see how things grow, just how nature operates. It sort of inspired me to seek a career that had that sort of link.
Natalie went to schools in Mercer Area School District where she realized her love of science and solving problems that impact the earth. Today, she uses those problem-solving skills at NETL to look at air quality, soil, water quality, and water resources.
I am on the field monitoring team. So we are the team that actually goes out into the field and collects data. So lately I have been going out to places where natural gas is developed, using different tools, different instruments, and measuring emissions on site. So for me, that's a really exciting part of my job, that I'm not always at a computer at my desk. I can actually go out and collect real data. So sometimes this involves going to some fairly remote places, hiking through the woods.
From the time an oil well is originally drilled, through many years of its production, and even when it's closed because it's no longer economically feasible, there are chances for gases to get into the atmosphere. Natalie and her team measure how much. Natalie learned these research skills while attending Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio, where she earned her bachelor's degree for civil and environmental engineering. She first came to NETL as a research associate through the internship program Oak Ridge Institute for Science and Education, or ORISE, then finished her master's and PhD at Carnegie Mellon University. She says that professors, fellow students, and many others provided her with information and learning tools that she still uses today.
I just remember in my probably 4th grade textbooks, the descriptions of what we were studying always saying, scientists say, and I had this thought that, scientists and science were this thing way far away. I always thought that would be really cool to be one of those scientists. For whatever scientists say, everybody believes, right? It's really not that hard to actually be a scientist if that's what you want to do, as long as the things that scientists do, the tools they use, like the math and the different types of sciences that you learn and those things, if that's what you like and that's what you enjoy learning about, then it's certainly achievable.
While studying these sciences, she says that professors, fellow students, and many others also provided her with information and learning tools that she still uses today.
I think it's really important for people in STEM to have mentors. I guess people in any career, but really in a STEM career, it really helps because a lot of science, technology, these types of careers, you don't hardly ever work alone. You learn off of what other people have done, you build off of others' ideas, you work in a team, so I think mentoring is really important. People in the STEM field rarely work alone, so it's great to surround yourself with a top-notch team, and I definitely have that at NETL. That's something I really appreciate. I have a team that we've worked together for a long time, we work well together, and that really helps me day to day in my job, is knowing that I have a good team around me to rely on and to help me.
The most important advice to remember from Natalie is not to be intimidated by science, technology, engineering, or math. Now it's your turn to go out and find your team and turn your love of farming, animals, science fiction movies, or even just how LeBron James gets that perfect arc in his free throw into a career. So, what will you do?